Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So today we're going to talk about live racing versus showdown. Which one's more important for you to do? Now, there's really only one reason that I still live race. And that's to get some keys. Alright? Everything else is all about showdown for me. Or at least until I hit the losing streak on the showdown. Then I might go live race a little bit. So let's go out to the map and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you go into live racing, you're going to earn keys, guys. You're going to see there's some silvers here, some bronze, and some bronze. So every time you win 15 live races, you're going to collect some keys. And you might be like, oh, it's really not that many keys, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do it. Trust me. All right. If you win those keys twice a day by winning 30 live races, hey, you just got a nice chunk of keys. And if you do that every single day, that adds up to a lot of keys. Totally worth it. So I think everybody should still be live racing just to get the keys, guys. It's very important, especially the silvers. Very important to have a bunch of silver keys, guys. That's what helps you get the Prestige Cup cars and open the silver crates and stuff. Now, showdowns, it's much easier, it's much faster, and you're going to get all kinds of really nice little prizes all over the place on the showdowns, mainly cash, tickets, and parts, okay? You're not going to get this from live racing, but you're not going to get any keys from showdown. All right, those of you who are always struggling for keys need to run some live races. Try and get at least 15 to 30 wins per day on live. And then everything else, come down here and do your showdowns, okay? Showdowns have all kinds of nice stuff. I know the league showdowns are coming out very soon, and that's going to make things very different, okay? League showdowns are going to be very different. But they're still going to be giving out all kinds of prizes. Now, the one thing about live racing I don't like, it takes up more time because you go into a live race and then you have to try and challenge somebody or wait for somebody to challenge you, and then you got to connect, and sometimes there's a bunch of connection fails, and then when you're done live racing with one person, then you got to connect to another, and then another, and then another. It's a little more time consuming, to where the showdowns are mainly fast. You get on there, you know, it searches for somebody really quick. Next thing you know, bam, you're in a race. And if your car is fast enough, you're going to win the majority of these races until you hit the wall where you're just like, all right, I can't win anymore. So now it's time to stop live racing, or it's time to stop doing showdowns for the day and go do something else. Once you get on that losing streak, more than likely the game's going to keep you on the losing streak for a while. At least that's what it does to me a lot. And that means, oh, come back several hours later or come back tomorrow, and you'll probably be able to start winning again. Now, that guy got me, okay? I'm not really sure what it is, but it seems like first thing in the morning, I get up really early. I get up around 5 or 6 every morning, start making these videos, and I don't know what it is, but first thing in the morning, I seem to lose all the time. I'm not really sure why that is, but for me, early morning showdown sessions do not work. They just don't. I've never understood that. You know, I'll come back, 2 hours later and I'll start winning again. But every time I come in the morning, I seem to lose a lot. It's really strange. It's really strange. So depending on what your time zone is, that may or may not happen to you. But I've never really figured that one out yet. All right, here we go. Looks like I got this one, so maybe I'm not still on the losing streak. I know last night before I went to bed, I was on a losing streak. I raced as many of these showdowns as I could, but both of these things, both showdowns earn you nice amounts of respect points. As you can see, when I win with a good car, I got 1,329 respect points. If I go over to live racing, I'm going to get about the same if I'm using this exact same car. So now, when it comes to showdowns, though, the only thing that matters is how fast your car is. All right? Live racing is a very different formula as to whether or not you're going to win the live races. But on Showdown, if your car is really fast, you're going to do very well and you're going to earn a lot of respect points. If your car is slow, you're going to lose the majority of the races and you're not really going to get too many places. Now, one thing nice about Showdown though is there's many races that you don't even have to win to get the prizes for. Alright, there's a lot of races that don't require you to win and you still can collect the prizes, and then there's the prizes you get for the trophies. So Showdown does have that. Alright, even if you're losing, sometimes it's good just to keep going to get the prizes. So it depends on, do you want the participation prizes, or do you want the trophy prizes? If you want the trophy prizes, you never want to keep going once you hit the losing streak. If all you care about is the prizes for participation, lose all you want, it doesn't matter. Once you hit like 500 races in the Showdown, you've collected all the participation prizes. Alright, over there on live racing, it's a little bit different, okay? It's a little bit different. What really matters at live racing is, does your car beat dyno time? Alright, if your car beats dyno time by a lot, it's probably going to win a lot of live races. And it will also get bumped into another lobby where, you know, eventually, if you win too many live races while beating dyno, it pushes you into a faster lobby every, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 races. Faster lobby, faster lobby, faster lobby every so many races, and next thing you know, you can't win anymore. You can't win any more races, and then you have to run your car slower than dyno time several races in a row to slowly get pushed back into the slower lobbies again. And that's a little bit of a pain. Now, there are some cars that will win live races without beating the dyno time, but those cars are very few and far between. There's some high evo, some high performance points cars that will still do this for some reason. For example, my little Nissan Juke seems to do very well. All right, ooh, that's a cool looking car. My Nissan Silvia S15, no matter what, it wins races. It doesn't beat dyno time, but for some reason it wins races even when it's maxed out. You know, I don't get it. Now I can take certain cars and I can tune them so and only a few cars will do this though, guys. I can tune certain cars so the performance points are really low and the evo is really high, and those cars won't beat the dyno time, but for some reason they will still win live races like crazy. So you have to have the right car for live racing, and you have to have a really fast car for Showdown. Alright, so basically those are like the pluses and minuses and the advantages and disadvantages of the different things. Now, if you have a car, let's just say you have a car that's not good for live racing. Some people have like the little W/L, which means win-lose, or the recycling sign, or they have some sort of little swapping symbol in live racing. Well, that means they're willing to trade wins. Now, you do have to be careful with that. Alright, in the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 lobbies, there's a lot of fake swappers, okay? Now, when you're in the tier 5 lobbies where you got the faster cars running like 10, if your car runs a 10.0 or faster, preferably a 9.0 or faster, I've noticed the swappers in the faster lobbies are all very honest. Not very many will cheat you out of a win. So if your car is running 9.0 or faster, more than likely if somebody has one of those swap symbols in their name or the win-lose or anything like that, more than likely they're going to be honest and they're going to sit there and trade wins back and forth with you. And that way, you know, you win one, they win one. You win one, they win one, over and over and over. And if you have a car that's not really capable of winning live races, hey, that's a good way to do it. I mean, I got several cars that are really awesome, but they can't win a live race for their life. So taking those into swap is really good, okay? Taking those into swap is great in live racing. So as long as your car is decently fast, it doesn't have to It doesn't have to be able to win live races to win live races, as long as you find an honest person to swap with. Alright, so all swapping is trading wins back and forth with another player. And no, I don't think CSR2 is going to ban you for that. Some people always ask, is swapping cheating and this and that? No, it's not really cheating. It's just a mutual agreement between two players. Now, generally, you need to put the win-lose symbol, like a W/L. Alright, you need to have something like that in your name. That way people know you're also trying to swap. Or if you don't have something like that, more than likely they're not going to try to swap with you, because they may have it in their name, but they don't know that you're trying to swap with them, guys. Alright, so I think we're about 10 minutes at this video, and I think we pretty much explained everything. So please like, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, set those things to all, and check out my playlist, guys. I cover most of the stuff in the game on those playlists. Alright, y'all have a great day. See ya.